If you need someone else to tell you where to go and what to do, you are not ready for freedom. At the moment and throughout the transition period, one can see that the entire New Age schematic is simply the opposite polarity of the battery that is necessary to stir the masses to ensure that both sides of the zodiac wake up in tandem with each other. If Leo the lion does not rise from the slumber to ensure social justice against the unemotional detached machine-like heartlessness of Aquarius, there will be no polarity, and the battery cycle of slavery will actually end. Does this not explain why we are now seeing the greatest forms of perceived social justice as well as the worst kind of actual social injustice happening at the same time? You will become a cyborg and move on to the more elongated and technological form of slavery that awaits. It is truly that simple, and the choice has effectively been made for the masses who cannot fathom the thought, peeling themselves away from their phones for 5 seconds. If people think the RFI chip is the mark of the beast, they are sorely mistaken, cause the magician gods of this operation already see us all as beasts. That's why we are called mankind. We are a kind of man, but not actually man. The RFID chip is simply a precursor technology for the masses to accept, implantable technology which will escalate from that point on until those who have made the choice to go in that direction are full cyborgs. This is why the environment needs to change for this plan to work, which involves the terraforming of this earth through the heavy use of chemtrails. The RFID may also act as a surfer link. To switch on, the nanotechnology has been chemically sprayed into the sky's atmosphere, with much of the intended chemical being breathed in by all of us on a daily basis. The technological takeover involves one of the chemicals that has been sprayed in high doses affects the nervous system of the body. Barium is one of the main chemicals which will be the agent that will work in tandem with what technologist calls foglets. This means that this nanotech can actually change or replace physical objects in the environment at will, thus creating a virtual reality within this reality. If researchers want to understand the true basis of Project Bluebeam, they need to look to this technology and its enormous implication. Because once this technology is completely linked up in the air around the entire planet and connected to computer cloud internet, there will quite literally be Skynet, and it will be able to change the entire fabric of our reality. This is the reason that something like a RFI chip would need to be physically inserted into the human biology to switch the nanobots that are in our biology on, and effectively give this technology the power over the entire body, mind, nervous system to change the way that this reality is perceived from the inside out. The Human Genome Project, which is simply another step towards the eventual integration of humans with nanobots and the complete takeover of this reality, into the next virtual matrix reality. Genetically modified organisms and food, drink, bacteria, animals, and anything else that can be genetically modified is a necessary construct to ensure that the populace become modified enough to be able to adapt the inevitable cyborg takeover, where humans will be outfitted with insertable technology that will divide them from this reality and prepare them for the new world that will be unsuitable for humans as we now know. Fluoridation in water, chemtrails, the spraying of the skies, mercury and other toxins. Wireless technology radiation from microwave food, television, cell phones. This is why the destruction of the family unit is so important, as well as the movement of people away from social gatherings onto online social networks, even the termination of paper currency and move into the all digital. It all separates and divides everyone. It does not bring us closer together. It also brings people into a closer relation with their technology as opposed to those that are around them. How many can resist saying that they feel more comfortable on the computer, phone, or in front of their television screens than with another living being, or are complacent themselves, are saying that they actually love their cell phones, computer, or other pieces of technology? They want to see a hive mind.